Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 4. I almost thought it was Friday, but no, we are close, but not there yet. But we are on day 4 here on Expert Mode Greengrass, still enjoying this beautiful, beautiful autumn landscape that we have. I love it because I don't actually get to see this where I live. This doesn't happen here. We get some trees that turn yellow, but it's like 1 out of every 50 that turn yellow. The rest is still green or dead. So I don't get to see this. So it's nice to see it somewhere at least. But let's move on. We had 57,000 sneaky snacking today. This morning, I was able to put all 3 berry gatherers on the team like I spoke about yesterday. So might pay the price for it. I don't think we may not have been in exactly the right spot to make that a real thing. But I really just wanted to do it. So, we did. And, we'll see if we pay the price. I don't know. So far... Oh yeah, speaking of, so much for my plan of having Ninetales help Gardevoir. Got only 1 skill trigger yesterday, and it was right before I went to bed. Right before bed. I mean, at least it was on the Pokemon that needed it. It was on Vikavolt, who has energy recovery down. But I could have used that during the day. I did get 1 when I woke up first thing in the morning. But that went to the 1 Pokemon who doesn't need it, which is Clodsire, who triggers like 4 or 5 times a day, recharging his own energy. Absolutely didn't need it on him, so I'm hoping that any other skill triggers we get from Ninetales will be more beneficial. I really need them to go to either Vikavolt first is the best choice, and if not Vikavolt, Venusaur. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we can start off here with a double trigger. No, I didn't have Gardevoir on the team overnight, so we didn't get any skill triggers from him. But I was hoping to get some right now. That would have been very helpful. Sadly, no. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. I don't know. We'll figure that out whenever we get to the team section. For now, let's just make some breakfast. I was about to say, I don't know how I keep getting sausage, but I forgot. For Alligator on the team overnight. That'll do it. That will give me the sausage. That makes sense. Also got extra tasty dinner. Didn't get extra tasty breakfast. Didn't get extra tasty lunch either, which is sad news. I was hoping for lunch and then trying to get dinner and or breakfast now, but no. No, 40% odds. Took till dinner to get it. Didn't get a chance to put Dedenne on the team for any extra tasty odds. But here we are. We're still doing all right. We're having a good time. We are now, I believe that'll put us at Ultra 5. Yep. Ultra 5. We have made it to Ultra 5, which is surprising. We are 1 rank away from the master ranks on expert mode, which is very surprising. But I am very happy with how this week has gone so far. 200 sleep points will put us at a grand total of 6,543. 6543 countdown. Nice. Good. All right. With our daily lottery being... Come on. A biscuit. We do need the biscuit. Speaking of biscuits, we actually need to collect that mission real fast. No, it does not give us biscuits this time. Never mind. Doesn't do us any good. Doesn't do us any good this time. All right. Well, let's dive into the sleep report. Let's see what we got. We don't have the good sleep day bonus anymore. So it's just whatever we get, which I think is going to be... We're over 1 million. Actually, I don't know where we're at. I was going to say 80 million, but no, we're over 1 million. I don't know what we're going to get. We're probably going to get slumbering. That's looking pretty slumbery. Yep. Okay. All right. So it's going to skew that way. Still pseudo balanced though. What's that going to be? 150 million? Nope. Way more. 164.2 million, all 1 stars though. Okay, that may or may not be good. 164 million, all 1 stars. There's a Mudkip. Do need a Mudkip. Oh, there is the potential for 2 and 3 stars from the Good Camp set and the incense that I used. So, whoa, that went so fast. Did I see what I thought I saw? Maybe. Mudkip, Pikachu, Cleffa, Plusle, which that's the incense. Swablu, Flaffy, Swablu again. Quaxwell. I did. Raikou is in there. Okay. Only the 1 star, but I will take it. Plus another Pikachu. Okay, well, we got our first legendary of the event, which is nice. Now we got to see if we can catch it. Please be hungry. Please be hungry. Please be hungry. Please be hungry. Not you. Not you, Raikou. No! Mudkip is the only hungry one. Big yikes, bro. Big yikes. Oh, there you are, my guy. If only you had been shiny. That is a long way to go. That is a long way to go. I could use the Master Biscuit we have on this Raikou, but I feel like that's not a good call. The Raikou we have is decent enough that gambling with the Master Biscuit is not a good call, I don't think, because the odds of getting a better one are lower than the odds of getting a better Entei. So Entei, if I use the Master Biscuit at all, Entei would be the one to use it on. All right, well, I think I have a plan. It might be a stupid plan, but I have a plan. We're gonna feed this hungry Mudkip the premium biscuit. That is basically the only thing I really want to catch. That I am like, I need to catch right now. Out of everything else, we do still need a better Pikachu for the Raichu. I do want to. I should have fed the Plusle. That was my entire plan all along. I forgot that I gave the Plusle incense specifically to find a Plusle. So I'm gonna feed the Plusle because I do need to catch a good one just to have on hand. It actually could have done good work during this event if we had a good one. We just don't have a good one yet. Big hit would have saved me there. That would have been nice. Are you full? You're not. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do about that. I could buy this bundle. You know what? Actually, I think I am gonna buy the bundle because the friend it's gonna be super nice for this event. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy the bundle. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna buy this bundle. That friend instance is gonna be nice, especially for this event. But we will not the premiere, but no, not the premiere. The regular Poke Biscuit. That's the one. Either big hit or don't be full. Don't be full. Don't be full. You're gonna be full because you hate me. I know it. This game hates me. Told you, this game hates me. No surprise there. All right, whatever. Whatever. Let's move on to the thing that's more interesting. Maybe with no big hit luck yet, maybe this will be a big hit or 5% crit cap. No, neither. Neither. Very unfortunate. Okay. Well, that is what it is. All right, let's go check the shop. We have 300 exactly. Cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy both of these cheap biscuits because we'll probably buy them anyway eventually. Either it gets full and we have one left over, or it doesn't get full and we feed it and then it probably gets full after that. But we could get a better Raikou. We definitely could find a better one. Yeah, it's full. All right, well, we'll worry about that next time. For now, there is nothing else that I want to try to catch. No. Tried to catch 3 Pokemon and only caught one of them. That's a great day, ain't it? But we did catch the Mudkip. Hopefully it will be better than the one we have. And we are going to be hopefully in a good boat. We will send out that Raikou candy, though. Help everybody out. We got 94. Only 94? Wow. Well, no, I say only 94, but we didn't have the 1.5 times multiplier. We had 160 million drowsy power. We got 94, so that's still more than yesterday without the multiplier. So, yeah, it's pretty good. That's not bad. I am being overly critical. That's what I'm doing. But we did, however, 12,600 research XP and 31,353 dream shards, which is about 43,953. So just about 44,000 dream shards. I will happily take that. Happily. That is, I think I said at the beginning of the week, I wanted to get to at least 1.5 million. And I think we're going to get there. I think we're going to get there. We're already at like 1,350,000, something like that, somewhere around there. Level 15 and relaxed though. Not berry finding at 10, but that's okay. ABC is pretty cool. That's pretty cool given this thing's main skill. Kind of like that. Because it all gets multiplied in the end, and those mushrooms are going to be nice. Ooh, Helping Speed S, Ingredient Finder M is a bad start. I mean, Helping Speed is very good. Ingredient Finder is the bad start. Skill Trigger S is pretty nice. Skill Trigger M is duplicating for no reason. Helping Bonus is also nice. You know, if this had been Berry Finding at 25, I would have been happy with this. Even with this nature, I would have been happy with it. This nature's not terrible. It's just not great. It's not super great for what we're trying to do, you know? But I would have been happy with it. Yeah. Yeah, this one's 63. Imagine, I bet you Berry Finding would bring this one above 80 easily. Probably somewhere around 90. Look, we already know this one's going to be bad. I'm just going to experiment a little bit. Let's get rid of that Ingredient Finder M. What could have been? What could have been is the question. Yeah. Yeah. Somewhere around 90, I'm guessing. The skill trigger, like I said, getting both of them, doubling up isn't really super great. And I guess technically having double speed isn't super great, but the fact that it's all the way at 100, I'm kind of okay with, because it's going to be like 7.5 years before we get there anyway. So I'm kind of all right with that. The nature is probably the biggest thing that could have really helped outside of Berry Finding. Maybe some inventory space at 75 is probably where I would have preferred the inventory space. Because we do want the skill triggers on this guy. That's very nice. It's very helpful. But speed and Berry Finding is what we really need. And it's just not happening with this guy, unfortunately. 87, it also looks like this calculator. Oh, nope, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, pretty close to 90. That's what it's looking like. Helping bonus. Actually, yeah, no. That does make sense. That tracks. Yeah. About 90. It's kind of what I thought. If it had Berry Finding at 25 instead of Ingredient Finder. So close to being really good, too. Let's see. Level 50. How well does it perform? About 6,500 less than a perfect one. But this is also perfect berry strength, not perfect berry skill hybrid, which is kind of what I'm going for. Mostly berry focused, but having the skills in there to help out with those extra tasty odds. Because as we've seen with Dedenne, having extra tasty chances increased is really nice. And if you can get it on a berry specialist on top of that, you're really, really in the money there. Yeah, this one's not bad. I feel like I would have been happy with this because we're probably 0.76% chance of catching a better one. I would have been happy with this because the odds of us catching a better one are very low. 67% relative strength, positive 67%, 77% or 76% positive relative strength at level 100. Below 1% chance of catching a better one once Berry Finding is unlocked. Yeah. I probably would have been happy with it and invested in it if we had gotten that. Truly, to make this one perfect. Nope, wrong menu. If it had been adamant, that would have been fantastic. That would have been really good. But, yeah, sadly, that's not what we rolled. Yeah, look at that. Already starting off at 96. This was about as perfect can be without being perfect. Hopefully that made sense. Anyway, this one wasn't it, so let's move on. That's enough experimenting for today. Sadly, that one's going to go live with the professor. At least we do have a BFS Mudkip. I just want a better one. It's all right. It just doesn't have exactly the stats I want. So I'm hoping to catch a better one. You just got to keep trying, you know? That's all we got to do. For now, I know that for sure we have a medal. I don't know if we also have new news. Oh, we do have new news. That's right. There was an update this morning. Surprise update. So update contents. This update includes the following improvement. Bug fixes. How very illuminating. I now know exactly what they did and to what. I feel like I had just talked about this recently. Not that long ago. That I wish they would be a bit more informative in their wording. Yeah, sweet. All right, well, cool. We got bug fixes. good news. I mean, it is good news. I'm being a bit harsh because I want them to be more upfront about what it is, but it is good that they're fixing the bugs. I appreciate that fact. I just would like to know what they are. Maybe it's just out of curiosity. Maybe it doesn't really matter, but I want to know. I want to know. I'm an inquisitive and curious person. But we do have a medal, so that would be fun to figure out which one that is. Actually, it's probably for getting to Ultra 4. Yeah, Ultra 4 on Greengrass Isle Expert. Medium Dream Cluster, very good. Okay, definitely going to be putting that one to use in, man, we're not that far away. Like a month and a half, maybe 2 months, depending on when in November Amber Canyon drops. I forget if they actually gave us a set date or if it just said November. But soon, we're not far off. We are not far off. So number of days logged in, exactly 777. Great, fantastic, love to see it. Beautiful. All right, well, good medal. Good reward for that medal, really, especially. Plus, community reports. We've got 40 of them with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 that doubled up, and 4 of them. 4 of those that doubled up were, no, 5 of them that doubled up were legendary beasts, so that's good. How many other people saw a beast? We got 6, 7. Some people seeing Plusle. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nice. 16 out of 40 that saw beasts. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I saw a wild beast today, which still kind of blows my mind that I saw a wild beast. I did not expect that without the Good Sleep Day boost. I thought for sure I would get it during the Good Sleep Day boost. But no. Got it on the first non-Sleep Day boost. So fantastic. Plus another 11 materials. It's starting to feel more intentional with how few materials we're getting from friends. Starting to feel more intentional that it's that low on purpose. So yeah, cool. Azor, level 2, nice. Did we get the other one? Nope, small ingredient ticket. I believe last time when we got to level 1 with Azor, there was another individual. So that means probably soon we have another level 2, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what's up, but we'll take that ingredient ticket. We'll hold on to it and we'll use it hopefully at the right time. Maybe at a silly time, who knows? But skill trigger? No surprise there, to be honest with you. Only supposed to get about 2 a day with the boost, so no surprise that we didn't get it yet. I don't know why I sat there and watched him eat those berries, but that's cool. Skill trigger from you would be fantastic, though. No, sadness, big sad. Probably gonna get one from Clodsire. He's too happy. No, he was so happy about the cocoa, though. Okay, I like the cocoa. And skill trigger from Vikavolt. Appreciate you trying, buddy. That 863 strength really made a difference. I appreciate it. I love you. You're so gorgeous. Beautiful. I would pet you if the game would let me. But no, we don't have that feature in this game. Okay. Well, for the team, I don't think we're really doing much. Yeah, no, definitely not. Also, I miscalculated. I think when I calculated the other day how many days we had left in terms of milk stocked up, I think I said till Saturday. Also, I may have said that in the video that got corrupted. So if this is the first time you're hearing about it, cool. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know where my train of thought was going, but we have 4 meals left. Not even 4 meals. We have 3 meals minus 2. So 4 meals minus 2, I guess is the proper way to say that. Almost 4 meals of milk left. So we're going to have to get Big Boy on the team pretty soon. I think tonight, instead of putting Raichu on the team overnight, I'm going to put Feraligatr on the team because I want to get that mission done. And I did put some candies into Feraligatr last night, brought him up to like 40 XP away from a level up. So he leveled up again. I think he's 42 or 43 now. So his berries are getting stronger. We're getting closer to 50. But I want to get that mission done. So yeah, any Totodile candy you can send me that makes sense to send me, I appreciate it. If you're on my friends list. But that's me, being greedy. Being greedy. Don't send me Totodile candy at the expense of something more important. So I'm trying to work on Feraligatr. Plus, having him on the team overnight does give us more XP on Feraligatr, which is nice. Gets us closer to 50. Venusaur definitely needs to stay on the team throughout the entire day just to make sure we keep up with honey production. If we can get Vikavolt to 60, like I said yesterday, we'll be in a much better place. But as of right now, I cannot get Vikavolt to 60 unless I use those large candies that I'm saving for Suicune. So it's either get Suicune to 50 or get Vikavolt to 60 currently until I get more small or medium handy candies. Or grubbing candies, one or the other. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I was really hoping that we'd get a skill trigger from Venusaur over the last couple of days that would give us some extra milk, but I've either had really good luck or really bad luck with the ingredient magnet rolls in terms of the ingredients we get, depending on how you look at it. So yeah, haven't had that yet. Maybe today, and that will give us the 4th meal, which would get us through lunch tomorrow. But we are going to have to put Big Boy Blastoise on the team soon. We're going to have to do that soon. I was really hoping that Venusaur would bring in enough honey throughout the day that we could be set for a few days. But it seems like keeping him on the team throughout the day is just keeping up with what we need. We've never been shy of honey. We will soon. Actually, no, I think in 2 days we will get the 15 honey from the stamp, so that will help as well. But Venusaur has been keeping up with our honey production, just being on the team during my awake time. So that's good. And funny enough, we haven't been getting as much cocoa as I thought we would get. But, you know, we've not wanted for cocoa either. I've never gotten down to the wire for making a meal and been short on cocoa. So we haven't been short on any ingredients. I just haven't really gotten to a point where I've been able to swap in berry finders during the day. I mean, I could probably take Ninetales off, put Big Boy Blastoise on the team right now if I wanted to, and get some milk and cocoa kind of stocked up, and then put Ninetales back on the team later. But I feel like it's better to get more strength earlier in the week than it is to get it later in the week. So I'd rather swap in ingredient finders as late as possible and let berry finders pump up our strength early on, because then we get more days at higher strength. So that's kind of where I'm at on that thought process. But for now, we're going to leave the team as is. We do need all of those ingredients. I need, where are you? Gardevoir to give me some skill triggers. I would like to get Dedenne back on the team, try to get some extra tasty odds, at least get to 30%. I feel like 1 in 3 odds is pretty good. So at least 30% would be nice. Especially before I make any other meals, I would like to get that. So as soon as I can get some skill triggers from Gardevoir and get the team energized, then I can throw in Dedenne. But for now, we're just going to leave the team as is. I think the one thing I want to do is I want to check, 43 now for Feraligatr. 0 candies. Hey, 200-hour ribbon too. Nice. That will help. That'll help a little bit. I think, does that help? I don't know. I forget what the ribbons do. This one is carry limit +1. Doesn't really help. Nope. For some reason, I was thinking it was speed, but the speed also only applies to unevolved. So that'll be really good for this guy once he gets a 200-hour ribbon. No, or not a 200, a 500-hour ribbon. But we got a ways to go for that. That's a while off. What I did want to check is how we're looking on candies. We've gotten a decent amount of candies this week. So, 1337 XP to go. Nice number. Cool. Yeah. That extra carry limit from the ribbon is actually going to be really nice. Give us another chance for a skill trigger overnight. We need to start putting Suicune on the team more often, even if it's outside of an overstacking team. But for now, I do still need to figure out what I want to invest in. I would love to invest in Vikavolt and get him all the way to 60, but I have 4 candies. 4 grubbing candies. Yeah, 29 small handy candies, 3 medium bug types. Yeah. And by the way, when I was saying earlier I don't have the candies to get him to 60, that was including using the medium bug type candies. The only thing it left out was the large handy candies, and it only got to like 57 or 58. So without using the large handy candies, and I don't even know that the extra 300 is going to be enough to get all the way to 60 from there. So it may not even be possible at all, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's kind of where we're at. I am hopeful that we can get something to help get him there, but it's not looking great at the moment. We do need to figure out what we want to invest in for that mission reward. We could be cheeky and invest in Gardevoir, or we could be cheeky and invest in the other Ralts that technically outperforms our Gardevoir. Or the Pawmot to be our electric type healer, which would be fantastic this week. Super fantastic. Maybe that was the play all along, this week and next week, technically. Yeah, maybe it's time. Maybe it's finally time. I keep being wishy-washy about it, but I think it might be time to invest in this guy. 983 candies. We need to get him to, I think, level 50 to outperform our Gardevoir. There's also this one. One or the other would be really good. Helping speed. This one has skill trigger all the way at 100, but it does have the nature for the main skill chance. This one has skill trigger early, but only speed from the nature. None of them really have the good combo I'm looking for, and that's why I've hesitated. Because they're good, but they don't outperform Gardevoir, or at least match the performance. Remember, we're looking for 5 skill triggers on average at level 50. Neither of these reach that number as a Pawmot at level 50. I think this one comes the closest, and it's 4.7. So, yeah, that's why I've been hesitant, because neither of them quite outperform or performs to the level I want them to. I'm really hopeful we can catch a good one. If we could see one this week and catch a good one, that'd be fantastic. But yeah, so far, not happening. But what is going to happen is, now that we have seen what our Drowsy Power looks like without the bonus, I think we're going to start buying and using these incense. And I think I'm going to use an Entei incense first. I think that's going to be the first one I use, because I think I am just going to throw a Master Biscuit at it. We've already caught the first legendary of all 3 of these, so it's not going to be set. But the best one I got was the first Entei. So there's decent odds that the one we catch is going to be better. And just to see exactly what those odds are, let's go ahead and pull it up on Rate My Pokemon. Where is my Entei? I went too far. There it is. So, yeah. This is what the first one that you catch looks like. The first Entei. It's not great. It's not bad at high levels, but you have to go through a lot of not good to get it to not bad. So, yeah. I mean, you could technically put some seeds into it, but that's only giving you skill level up M at 25. Inventory up L is already done. You have to wait to 75 to get speed, and then you have to wait to 100 to get skill triggers. It's pretty bad. It's nowhere near what you want. But if we go purely on probability alone, 67% chance of catching a better one at level 10, 85% chance of catching a better one at 25, which is around what it will be, somewhere between 25 and 30 when we catch it. 56% better chance of catching a better one at level 30. The probability, purely on numbers alone, the probability of us catching a better one is high enough that I feel confident in throwing a Master Biscuit, even though it is a gamble. So, now you know what we're catching tomorrow. Spoiler alert. But that's kind of the plan. Try to catch a better Entei. That was my main goal with the beasts this time around, was to get a better Entei, and if I can, get a better Raikou. But Given that our Raikou is decent enough that with 2 sub-skill seeds, we can make it pretty good. Probably not going to happen, especially not with a Master Biscuit. But with an Entei, we could potentially catch a better one with a Master Biscuit. Pretty good odds that we will. So we'll just have to wait and see if the gamble pays off tomorrow. And, you know, we got 200 Pokemon materials right now. We're going to get a handful more by the end of the day. Oh, wait, no, we're about to get a lot more. I forgot. We haven't even collected our missions yet. We're about to get a decent amount more. We're going to get 90 more for getting to Ultra 4 and going to bed on time. So that's really good. That does help with buying some more of those Premier Biscuits. We also got these missions done while we're at it. Fire type and water type. Oh, the mission's already done. I don't even need to, I mean, technically I don't need to put Feraligatr on the team, but I do want to get him leveled up. So I will continue to do so since I don't have candies to work on him with. So I will continue to put Feraligatr on the team overnight for the XP. But yeah, not too bad. We might even make it to Master 3 and get that Happiny instance, which is going to be really nice. But I do need to finish that mission for 15 diamonds. That's going to be fun. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be the plan. Entei instance, Master Biscuit the Entei. Hopefully it pays off, which again, odds are it will. But it would be my bad luck that it won't. Or isn't better and doesn't pay off. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And yeah, we just got to wait for tomorrow to do so. So that's where I'm going to wrap up today's video. So thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. And a huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue, Bastion, Josh Garrett, SDK Posse, and Blushing Sarah. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, you could do so for as little as $1 per month by clicking that join button right below this video. You can also find links in the description. The words fail me right now. In the description for the Ko-Fi for a one-off donation if you prefer, as well as the Discord and the live stream channels where you can come hang out with us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and just have fun in general. But other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time. Later, dudes.